Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good evening, and welcome to a bit of Crash Bandicoot N-Sane Trilogy. I regret to inform you that we actually made very good progress earlier, and unfortunately we suffered a power cut. So I'll show you where we've got now. We're up to Castle Machinery. We've missed half the sodding game, so I'll tell you what. I'll show you where I got. We'll play some of the levels again, and some of the highlights. We made it here to Castle Machinery. Halfway through it cut out. We're also playing as Coco as well. So, there we are. So we did Jaws Darkness, we did Lights Out, Slippery Climb, we got the red gem there. High Road, we beat Pinstripe, we beat Toxic Waste, Generator Room, Cortex Power. Why not? Let's do Cortex Power. So I'll just show you some of the levels because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit disheartened by that. I don't know what happened. But I think this one's going with power lately, so yeah. So I do like how they presented the level there with the Cortex power panning down towards Coco there. We're not going for the gem. I'm just doing this to basically show you the levels if you've not seen them before. Again, if you want a complete look at this, please check out the YouTubers out there who are significantly more talented and give you more information. I'd also like to thank as well, on a more positive note, my viewers for commenting and really engaging with the video. I do appreciate it. Thank you Balaclava for all the information you've given about the game and where I missed some gems and things like that. That was really, really good. I could have done with some advice earlier as to finding different things. I'm not trying to perfect it all. I'm just trying to basically show it. I could do Slippery Climb, I guess, maybe later, or maybe, in fact, you know what, I'm going to do Stormy instead. So, yeah, this is Cortex Power. And I like it. I think it's interesting as well how basically the entire view is top down. They really did set themselves apart with this level. Except with the game, actually, there's a lot of perspective changes and camera oddities that other games just weren't doing, and it shows very clearly how tailor-made this game is to how each level is tailor-made. Again, as if each one was an experiment. Interestingly, you can't seem to skip that animation. So that was Cortex Power. Nice and simple. What else was there? Let's have a look. Toxic Waste. This was an interesting one. My favourite song of the soundtrack. Yeah, so I played for about an hour and then the power cut out. I have no idea why. I'm hoping it was nothing to do with the PC. So I'm using a more powerful PC, but unfortunately none of the components are harmed in any way. If they were, we wouldn't be able to play. Because stupidly, I bought a CPU that doesn't have a integrated GPU. So that means if the graphics card goes out, I can't even go on display. Yay. I have to borrow the GTX 1070 from my other drive. 666 was saying in the comments as well how they love the remaster for a number of reasons, all of which I fully agree with. And I will say that for all the quirks there are with this remaster, and there are many, some of them just clearly unsuited for release, such as some of the control issues, hitboxes, and just like touching the lip of a platform and not getting anything. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But yeah, like for all my complaints that I might have, I'm very grateful for the game to be out. It's very important that we do have these remasters, no matter what form they take, because someone somewhere can get joy out of it, and that's the main thing. I'm not going to bother with that. It would be a checkpoint. That would have been a good idea if I bothered with it, wouldn't it? Yep. So this is pretty much the level. What I like about this one as well, it is the essence, I think, of Crash Bandicoot. It's straightforward. It introduces a number of challenges. It's literally straightforward. And Yeah, I think it just captures the essence so incredibly well. That was a mistake. In fact, you could probably do it in reverse order as well. In fact, let's not find out. Let's not bother, because we've already done it. So, I'm sorry. I want to play it. I love the game. I love playing it. But I'm a bit frustrated. I want to get past the level I did before. And yeah, on this level you had to get the gem by doing the entire level without dying. Now you'll notice as well that in Slippery Climb, which I will show you, we did get the red gem, and you get that from getting all the crates without dying. The thing is that Slippery Climb was a very difficult level. So how did I do it? Well, the answer is, if you go into Embryo's level and you don't die from that point on, you're golden. Yeah, this was the one that irritated the piss out of people before. I don't think we're going to get the gem, but anyway, you've seen a little secret area there. I do like things like that in Crash and other games where it requires you to just go a bit of a different way. So we can destroy that, because here we go. Also as well, this is the trick that people used before, walk in a straight line on the rope, to basically beat the level without dying and thus get the gem. That's not what I'm doing today. Well, I will use the rope trick because I really don't want to deal with the other things, but you get the idea. We're just showing a bit of the level today. I know this isn't the best look at the game, I really do apologise. Again, it's all because of that power cut. If it weren't for that, I'd be a lot more enthusiastic, I would be giving a lot more information. But hey, we've got 3 more games. Oh nice, we've earned 99 lives. And we got that achievement by losing one. Great. I can't remember if you could actually go above 99 lives or not. Yeah, the level can be beaten legitimately, it's just a pain in the ass to do so. Especially with those warthogs. It's good to jump on the rope, which it's basically like the sturdiest platform of them all. Because that hitbox don't lie. We're never going to find out if we can actually get above 99 lives or not, because we're going to be going to Slippery Climb next. Yeah, this is like the infamous part of the game. The turtles. The turtle jumping was like the most horrific part. And here as well, why not? Then we'll just get a checkpoint. So yeah. In fact, why not? Let's do this. Let's show you how it's done. Yeah, bloody parkour. I don't know what caused it. And it's corrupted the video, so I don't know if I can even get it back. It's a shame. I mean, it's happened before where I've had a parkour and I've lost progress, but yeah, that is sort of one of the flaws of just trying to get these Let's Plays done in as few parts as possible in long recording sessions. Especially when I can stomach it, but can other viewers realistically do that? Sorry, anyway, one of my viewers was asking about, I forget the name, I do apologise, about the game BoltBot Screwy Viruses. They wanted my opinion on it based on what I've seen. I haven't listened to the screenshots, I haven't played the game. It looks pretty good, but not necessarily my cup of tea. Yeah. So we're not getting the red gem based on that, but you can, if you beat Nitrous Brio's level, and even if you die, right? What? Right. What's happening here? What's happening here, Double V? Because that ain't me. I love the rain effects. Like, they really did care for Slippery Climb. This is the one level where they were like, we've got to get this one right, because this is the one people are going to be paying the most attention to. Oh, that was... that's Vicarious Visions hearing my internal monologue about what I'd do if I didn't beat this level. I get it's Slippery Climb, but come on. There's like one checkpoint in the entire level as well. I should also say as well, Crash Bandicoot is the only person who can do the bosses in the remaster. At least of this game. In Crash Bandicoot 3, I imagine Coco will have to be required for certain bosses. I would like for both characters to be playable, but I guess, I don't know, they wanted authenticity there, where it mattered. I don't know. I don't know. I will say, I'm going to give the level Stormy Ascent a go. I don't know how many lives the game gives me, if it's based on my save file or what. It's accessible from the main menu. Oh, yep, that was me being way too... And yeah, I'm gonna have to pay attention to it, because like, this is the part that's gonna matter now. This one. You do not get much time there to really ask about. God bless the people who can do time trial mode without dying. I think that's the only checkpoint on the map. So that's partly why this is so deadly. I like how the level really does run like clockwork, and you can't just keep failing and expect the results to change. It's like the level is made with that in mind. It's like it expects you to go, oh, you're going to do that again? That exact same thing? I expect those timings to work? No. No, it's not going to work. Not today. It is a masterfully designed level. I think that nearly all of the levels of the first game are a lesson to be learned in game design. Shit. Because they're so varied and they do so many different things. It was really almost like Naughty Dog were just like... I almost imagine it like... Imagine if this was like their final chance at making a game and they just do any old shit at the wall. And it worked. You know? If anything, it's like it's quite good that they got all of this out of the way to begin with, because they would figure out what works and what doesn't, and can they make it work? Again, with the limitations of the PlayStation 1 and early 3D platforming. Now, while we're on the subject as well, and I'm able to concentrate, what is going to be the next big advancement, or what has been the biggest advancement in video games since 3D? Because I know a lot of people say VR, and I'm not entirely sure that is the next big advancement. The reason why I don't say VR, I say AR, augmented reality, more virtual reality, is because having the screen closer to your face isn't really quite as a large advancement as... Oh no. Ah, no. I got to there. I'll have to forget the lives. I don't think that's quite as large an advancement. I think AR might be. Some people will say motion controls, which I could fully get on board with. So it's a curious thing. What is going to be? What has had as big an impact? Because I originally thought motion controls would replace controllers. Some people still do. I don't think it's going to happen, just simply by virtue of the fact that it's nowhere near as intuitive or immersive. I know that word gets thrown around a lot, but no, I don't think it's as immersive. So I don't know what the big advancement has been. And I mean, something that's really caught on, something that is like now a standard. What to do? What to do here? I forgot how I did it. I think it was just dumb luck that I beat this level before. Yeah, I'm curious. Like, what do people think is the biggest advancements in 3D in video games? Something that's taken off and rocked the gaming world, and is in use in pretty much every video game. Something that couldn't be done before, but now is. I don't know what to do here. How do I beat this? I think there's something there that I'm missing. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'll try it one more time, and then if not, we'll go ahead. But I kind of just want to prove that this can be beaten. I don't know. I can't remember how I did it. Because I think you're going to get blown up anyway. I'm curious. I want to give it one more go, just to try something. I think the trick is to rely less on that. High jump. Ah, never mind. Oh, never mind. So, anyway, yeah, Dr. Embryo, right, woo. Let's go ahead and win the level, having lost no lives whatsoever. Because hopefully it'll still show the outline of the gym. Oh, mind you, got crates, haven't you? So, anyway, let's just pretend we've got all crates. Woo! Jumping on the fucking eagle. What's also I don't really need. Can we go up 99? Fucking hell. Okay. Well, anyway, you've seen the level, right? So to say we can quit. So, yeah. So yeah, the idea is you get all the crates, you beat the level. Awesome. Look at there as well, there's another level. And I think you need a gem to get there. Because there'll be an outside exits. So I want to show this level, because this is, again, just masterful. Fairly straightforward. I don't just mean that in terms of perspective, but also the fact as well that you have one Aku mask. It does not level up, you do not get invincibility. And Aku is going to light the way. Now, there's only 15 crates to this level. And you can only get 12 of them without the gem, I think. It's not that difficult. In fact, it's one of my favourite levels. And they... Yeah, that was horse shit. So anyway, as I was saying before the game rudely interrupted my good streak there. It's one of my favourite levels, and those mice, or the rats, are some of the most fearsome enemies in the entire game. Because, at least in the original, they used to be really funny about where you could hit them, and they could kill you, or at least take away your light. And that was scarier than actually dying to the rats was not being able to see where you could go. I thought there was something down there. No, it's just spikes. Where's my light running out? Oh, does he have a limit on how much light he can produce? Or his batteries go down or something like that? I see this place has also got a power cut as well. Oh, I love it. I do love this whole... Oh shit, yeah, so I'm just going to guess. You can just faintly make out some of the outlines of where you have to go. Yeah, you lose your Aku mask, you're a goner. I know some people didn't like the torch of Dark Souls 2. I liked it. I thought it was okay as a mechanic. Oh, come on. Again, depth perception is a real problem. There was a level inside a dark temple. Oh, I did the blue gem path for it as well. I'm not going to be showing that though. It's too long. I'm better at Crash 2 for the gems, and maybe even Crash 3. I'd say I'm better at 2. I have a real chance of 100% in that. I do this one. Oh, Crash 3, shit. Yeah, and now I'm just dead because I can't see where I'm going. So, you'll see more alternate routes there. And it's much more clear as well if you are going to get the gem or not. Because they make it clear what's called a death route, which is if you haven't died so far in the level, you get to take a floating platform to another part of the level. So it's made much more clear. What you're gonna do. Right, sorry, there was an invisible wall there. Huh. Now I know, I seem to recall in this level that sometimes the hitboxes were a bit funky. Like, you couldn't stand on these bits, I think, if I recall correctly. But, like I said before, like before the video cut out, that I'm willing to accept my mistakes and my faults, absolutely. I like to be fair in my criticisms, I like to own up to things, and even when I'm not certain the game is at fault, I will try and take the blame. Right, what happened there? Why am I losing light? I don't understand it. I'm going at the correct pace. This didn't happen before, so I'm quite curious. Is that it? That because we took that mask, it's renewed it too early or something? I don't understand. I try to accept my mistakes. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that was me. So yeah, so no matter what, you're going to miss the crates, because you need to get all 15, and you need the gem to take you upwards. Jaws of Darkness was a fairly long level, not interested in doing that one again, to be honest. So, here we are, Castle Machinery, that's where I got. Look, a new path, but I need a green gem elsewhere. That one. Which probably takes you where, to the left to there, where the crates are. Also, I want to ask as well, if it's worth me filming in 1080p, is there an increase in quality? Is the quality increase noticeable compared to 720p? Because I'm looking at the gameplay right now and it's pretty crisp. When I was watching the video, it was okay. I mean, bear in mind I've played 720p for many years, I was fine with it. So, but I want to know if it's worth it. But even then, it depends. Ultimately, it depends on how long it takes to upload the video because of the higher file quality. So, I am sorry for the poor quality of this video, not just in terms of fidelity, but in terms of commentary, because yeah, as I say, I'm not in a good mood after that parkour. There were some good moments. It's a shame to have missed them. But it's happened too many times, and it happened with Fallout 3 where I lost hours of progress, and I had to do it all over again. Because of a parkour. I don't think there's anything going on with our electronics that should be concerning, but then again. Okay, so that green gem did not take us this way. Yeah, that was me being cocky. I said before that this, just before the power went out, that this level is one of the most faithfully adapted that Vicarious Visions have done for the original games. And have done so in good spirit as well. It's just they really have captured the essence so incredibly well. Damn. I knew that was... I jumped too early there. But it's okay, because we've got 95 lives left. That is one thing that... in fact, even more than Spyro. It's still like... Crash Bandicoot will give you a lot of lives. And... you will need them. I will say that in the same way that Lore Runner said of Dark Souls... Crash Bandicoot isn't necessarily hard, but it is punishing. You do not get much forgiveness for your mistakes. That's why it's quote unquote hard. So when one journalist said that they called it the Dark Souls of platformers, yes, maybe they were actually onto something. Dark Souls punishes you. I would say that Elden Ring is quite hard because of things like the amount of combos that enemies have before you can get a chance to attack them and things like that. That said, I'm not that good at Souls-likes. You know, I have to cheese them. But, oh come on. That was just moving too slow. But yeah, it's like when you only get like one hit and that's it. It's kind of a big deal. Fortunately though, like Super Mario Brothers, and I guess with Spyro especially, because you don't get as many lives, but you do have like 4 hits before you die. You do have multiple ways of mitigating death. So you can prevent it with things like Aku Aku masks. Oh! Just can't jump over it, I just can't get the leap. I think it's because the platform's still moving, so I basically just gotta stay at that right hand side until... Why couldn't the power have gone out after I'd done this level? At least now I won't have to do it again. Mind you, there were worse failures before. Some close shaves and some good ones. But yeah. Right, go for the platform to down. It's just such a tight jump. Oh, come on. So is it every other one that's... I think that's the mistake I was making, yeah. I thought it was one at a time, like a Mexican wave. It was not. It was 2 by 2, okay. I don't think we're getting a gem here, are we? Just look how many lives you get, even though you require 100 Wumpa. One of the worst games for not giving lives and things like that was Rayman. My god. That game was very unforgiving. The thing is that you were equipped to deal with the challenges it presented. Now, that should have failed. Again, another one that should have hit me. I'm glad it didn't. There we go. There we go. Perfect. We're getting gems. I've still got no keys, I'm afraid. That didn't happen in the in previous playthroughs, but that's okay. That's okay. And now we're at the boss. So what the game is going to do is going to switch to crash automatically. Oh, I've loaded the game. Thank God for autosave. I think as well there used to be a way to, I don't think it's around anymore, but I think you could travel to each of the islands. You could fast travel to the islands using the trigger keys or something. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'm fairly certain you could. Anyway, let's face off with Natural Spree. And then we've got 2 more levels, and then we've got Dr. Cortex. All to be told, we've got the wrong ending. If you squish a blob, it'll squirt across the room. Well, it was worth a try. We've established that that doesn't work. Is spikes lethal? So you can't spin attack. You have to jump. I tried jumping before, but it didn't work out. Just a bit nearer. So the purple ones are explosives. So I do like bosses like this where they allow you to basically just do a bit more without having to wait too much. It's like there you got 2 chances to hit. I just spray up. And the enemies are active, they will try and hit you. Oh, it's just as I was thinking. I like the name there. Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. There we go. So when he brings down the ceiling, we're going to jump on his head. Yes, Dr. Embryo has skipped leg day, it seems. And this would be the genesis of the multi-phase boss fight for the Crash Bandicoot games. Dr. N-Gen, whose N I don't know what it actually stands for. I was thinking nitrous, but no, that's the same as nitrous priam. So, yeah. So, would have multiple phases in Crash Bandicoot 2. And would go on to be quite famous as like the boss that had multiple phases. The lab. So even though you got their health bar down to 0, they would come back and do it again. Now I love this design. I love the green light sort of shining onto the crate here. It's beautiful. Okay. music again has been very faithfully recreated. I like it. I described the music in my first time playing this that it was like as if the composers had got together for a jam session and then just decided to submit that as their homework. And that was an unnecessarily harsh criticism. After just hearing some of the boss themes that have been made into metal. But no, I think they've done good work. The way the sound echoes through the halls as well is just beautiful. They've really done their some good work with the sound mixing. Is that going to deny me a box now? It isn't it? Yeah, so in the original, 2, 3, 4, 5, these boxes would require 10 smashes. They only require 5 now. I think that changed from Crash 3 onwards. It might be Crash 2. Let's say do this without dying to get. Oh, these enemies are a pain in the ass. Yeah, you got to charge them off there like that. I do like all the death animations in the game. I don't know how many other games were doing this at the time with like the alternate death animations. And you have to hit these guys as well, because if you don't, they will push you back. And they used to, I think, match your movements as well. So if you tried, or mirrored your movements. So if you tried to go around them, it wouldn't work. And they're lighting up there as well, as you can see, to prevent you from trying to smack them while they're in their post-animation phase. Oh, come on! Why am I missing this jump? I'd love to have like a camera mode or a replay mode, just so I could look up and see how much I'm missing it by. And then compare that to other jumps as well. Because I want to know how much my depth perception is off. And yeah, like, yeah, it has been a problem with other games. It's not been that big a problem. Again, I could play the originals. This wouldn't be a problem. And when it's that often reported, then it can't just be me. Two, three. Right. So, getting right on the hazard tape seems to be spiteful motherfucker. Very clever. I love the animation there. That was really good. Like, hands down. Just amazing. You cannot sit idly by that. Got to move. Oh. After all that careful planning, and I completely missed the mark. Okay, so when he recovers, strike. Let him go. Yeah, really genuinely props to the animators there. They've done an amazing job. Oh, come on. To be honest, if I just fell, that might be less frustrating than just touching the lip of it and then failing. Yeah, that was me. Getting impatient. Oh no, we don't want that, do we? Just check. This is recording, okay. Good. Good! Yep, I can jump, that's fine. I knew that was going to work. Again, you've got to touch the hazard tape. If you don't, the hazard stripes. If you don't, yeah. You'd think, as a fan of the Iron Warriors and 40k, I would know that. But no, now's not the time to talk 40k. There will be other a bit ofs for that. Right, that shouldn't have made it that time. Yeah, I'm getting impatient. That's why I'm losing. So what I'm sort of learning is, or what the game's, I think, teaching me, perhaps not intentionally, is that it is better to jump too late than too early. That's the single problem that there is. I'm missing things either way. I'm still missing crates. No doubt someone else has figured out where I'm missing them, even without completing the game. They're like, it's just right there, John. You should have just seen that. Although I do thank Balaclava actually for pointing out where the like, was it Sunset Vista, the metal crate was to activate the others. I do appreciate that, and it does help me. It saves me going on the wikis and whatnot. It does. To be honest, it does actually motivate me. I think that's why. Bravo game. Why a lot of people prefer to ask on Reddit about things rather than just Googling it. But then again, I don't even have the motivation to ask. I'm just sat here playing a video game and living you being bad at it, so. The whole jump too late thing shouldn't be a mechanic. That's not me praising the devs for their infinite wisdom. That's me pointing out a problem. I missed a crate somewhere. How? I don't know. Don't particularly care. I'm beyond. Just trying to get beyond it now. I missed 2 boxes. Okay. Great. It's probably right at the beginning. So, yes. Can. Oh! Oh, never mind. These are not the bonus levels. Although, I think it's here. Yeah, the Great Hall. This is technically not really like. No, do not load that game. Do not load it. I've had enough trouble. Thank you. So, this is where you either get. This is where you get the different ending if you've got all the gems needed. So you can go to Insanity Beach here, or you can do Stormy Ascent. Why not? Let's do Stormy Ascent. Let's give it a go. We're not going to get the gem, but we are at least going to do it. Good luck, you're going to need it. Yeah, thanks, game. Thanks. I hope the sound's loud enough as well if people are struggling to hear the music. I have changed it, but hopefully the settings I've saved. So yeah, so this is the alternate version of the slippery climb level. that is apparently significantly harder, and I think had to be removed because it was that difficult. You know something as well, I've just remembered. Because like Super Mario Brothers had the Lost Levels, which was released only in Japan because they thought it was too hard for Western audiences. In Crash Bandicoot, so Crash and the cover art and things like that looks different. And he does as well on the N-Sane Trilogy for Japan, which I thought was pretty cool. Look, seriously, look at the artwork for it. It's interesting. I wonder if his character model's different as well. But yeah, Spyro as well. Spyro was a bit different in Japan versus Europe and America. Which again is really cool, I like it. I just wanted to demonstrate that. Yeah, this platform's faster, so that's what I was struggling with. Oh, nice. Seesaws. There is another level that I think you can see on YouTube, and even download, I think maybe for an emulator, that was incomplete. Oh, those. Yeah, I'm glad we get to take our 84 lives now, because yeah, I want to be able to say that I beat Stormy though. So far, it's like I've kind of got it sussed out. It's like I get it. Oh, you've got to jump on it as it's entering, okay. Yeah, like, see, the thing is that what makes this level so hard to figure out now is the tempo. It's arrhythmic, if that's the word, or unrhythmic. Nothing works together. Everything's like there is a certain point where you have to get on and do something, but it's not the point you think. It doesn't. Like this platform here doesn't match the Eagle, you know, or it doesn't match other platforms and things like that. The stairs aren't quite where you want them to be, and it's a bit like the slippery climb. But yeah, and that's why it throws you off compared to the rest. Yeah, that was my fault. The rest of Crash. You know, I'd rather just die, to be honest. And I'd rather just not deal with anything else, right? I don't want to make negative progress. I've got enough lives to waste, it's fine. You know, I was one day tempted to, like, I was thinking, yeah, maybe I should play Donkey Kong Country. But then, in hindsight, if I can't even do this level, can I really do most Donkey Kong Country? I've played it and completed it and greatly enjoyed it, but I think I just had significantly more patience and I could afford my hairline. I can't do that anymore. I don't know how I even got that far, to be honest. Right, we're now seeing 78 lives, that's not good. I want to be in the high 90s. Well, the high 80s. It's just so fucking horrible. It's disgusting. And I love it. But it's so fucking... This level is filthy. Oh my God in heaven. What on earth is... This is horrid. Oh my word. It's like if genital warts was a level. My God. It's madness. This is syphilis incarnate. Well, it's a fascinating piece of gaming history. It really is, and yet it's oh my word, it's horrible. It's a horrible experience. I just made that. Oh, I got a checkpoint. Nice. How did I miss the checkpoint before? Oh. I realised the trick there. I realised that you can't just go under because the spikes. Again, very cleverly designed. It's just horrible. This is like did Naughty Dog did The Hague get in touch with Naughty Dog about this? Did they decide that if you publish this, it's an actual war crime? It's like for a war that hasn't even existed, and yet I tell you what, they're being really liberal with checkpoints, and you know, thanks to them for that. I wonder if they that was actually if they put in the design notes for the original game, like, are we gonna have this many checkpoints, or is this like a Vicarious Visions thing? And was this where the level's meant to be? Because I could imagine this being like the penultimate level before the Great Hall. I'm just trying to hug the wall in just the hopes that I can actually just get on the lip of it. I'm just making silly mistakes now. Those stairs do not last long. Okay. Oh. Were you meant to like intentionally slide down there? Oh, you bastard! What a bastard move. What a horrible game. What a horrible level made by horrible people. Why did this even have to... Like, the design documents should have been burnt. They should have been sent to fucking Mount Doom. They should not have survived the light of day. 69 lives. Nice. Oh, you idiot, John. Oh, hang on. Oh, nice, I just skipped half the level, that's good. I bet I might get the gem. I can't even jump on that spike. I can't even commit suicide. The game's that cruel. I can't even choose to kill myself. That's just fucking fantastic. See, I'm that frustrated I've gone back to my normal voice rather than my lovely speaking voice for the videos. This was supposed to be new, John. But this game is bringing out the worst. This is bringing back the greasy gamer. And, like, that was supposed to be dead and buried. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, thank right God for that, right? Oh, but it's a crate. I keep forgetting to check if there's a crate. I need to know if there's anything there in that alcove that I need to get. Right, okay. So as far as I can tell, there's no crates. We're not getting the crate anyway. Well, we might do if we get to Embryo's level, and it just allows me to just get there without dying. But yeah. So I have to wonder, genuinely, this is a thought experiment. What would Crash Bandicoot be like if Stormy Ascent made it into the game? It's the level before the Great Hall, that break before Cortex. this is the final, penultimate level. This is the one that decides. If I've done it again. I need to measure the time. This is the level that decides. Right, I'll use that invincibility. No, I won't. This is the level that decides. I've got 2 masks. I just didn't do shit with them. I've just been lazy now. Would Crash Bandicoot get a sequel? Would people want to play it? I will say that Crash Bandicoot is a lot more forgiving, and its challenges in the parts where if you want the challenge, it's optional. It doesn't feel like. I mean, I suppose a lot of the challenge here is optional as well, but it doesn't feel like you're being cheated out of a lot of gameplay, like your percentage score to completion. You know, I think that platform, that earlier platform, only seemed trickier because of everything else. Everything else is out of sync except that. Right. Okay, how does this work? This is the first time, like, I mean, I've looked at others, I'm like, okay, you've got to jump here and there, fine, fair enough, and then it's just a matter of skill. How do I get there? I can't slam. How does this work? Or do I really just do this? Nope, that doesn't work. No. Is that how it works? Ah, I see. I see. Right, okay. Arsehole. So, the way this works is, you think that metal crate's going to fall down if you take out those 2 boxes, thus blocking the exclamation crate, right? Wrong. What happens is, you do this, and hope that the box detonates before you get there. That metal box, the 3rd one, so the one I'm going to jump on now, so this one here, that one will stay there. Like that, right? That's the puzzle. Now, I'm not just trying that box there because we need that. But I figured it out. And if we can make it to the end of the level without dying, we might actually get our gem. And hopefully I can replicate what happened before. Yeah, jump into early. I can't get rid of that old muscle memory for the other TNT crates. You know how they work in every other game except this one. I just oh yeah. And let's not forget as well, in the original game, you would only get that one chance. If you failed, this level, you'd never be able to do it again. Well, you'd only have you'd do it only if you restart the level. So you couldn't replay this. You couldn't do it while I'm doing now. You'd have to go back all the way through the beginning of the level and do it all over again and again and again. And it's a very old school way of thinking, and I'm not saying it's invalid or anything, I'm saying it's old school, where I can't get over the fact that that crate isn't going to fall on my head. Where, like, with the arcade machines, and you'd have to pay 20 pence a pop. And it was about getting the most value for your money. Because, well, that's good, but that's not what we need. That's the one time task failed successfully. Oh shit, I've just done myself out. Yeah. Because I can't see what's up there. That's the problem. It's such a big issue. And I don't think that's Vicarious Visions either. I think that's actually how Naughty Dog designed it originally. Quite a few games like that. I know in Super Mario Brothers, especially the third game. Like, you run at the top of the level, and you get bonuses and things like that. Oh no, I think it was all the way from Crash Bandicoot 1. Ah, I see, I get it. Because I can't actually get to the top of those crates because they're stacked up too high, so I need to wait for the TNT to destroy them. Or I need to spin attack them and just sacrifice everything. I think going forward from Crash Bandicoot 2, that was the case, where you'd have levels where it's like, look at all this stuff, you can't walk away with it. It was the Sierra Madre before the Sierra Madre came, before New Vegas. Dead Wumper. Come on! I don't know what kind of jump I need there. Like, do I just rely on that jump? Do I do a high jump? Do I mid jump? But yeah, we are doing this because I genuinely want to see now if I can actually get all this stuff. There's me being an idiot. That's what happens when I don't concentrate. Need another slurp of tea. Right, okay, so I can just hop across. Oh, that bounced! Otherwise, I think I could have actually made it across. So I think I know what my strategy is there. So spin attack, and just try and get back onto that original crate. Because I don't care about the contents of the crates. I don't care if I'm getting lives or not. It's too early, I knew it. It's not about the contents of the crates, it's about just getting the number of them. I haven't actually explained some of the crates yet. Some of them are fairly obvious. It's like these ones that you can see through contain multiples of Wumper. They're also bouncy. The question mark crates can contain lives or... Eh? Oh, have I done something? Am I an idiot? Eh? Did I miss something? Oh, I think I know what I did. Did I not spin attack this one? Is that what happened? I didn't spin attack it. There's me being too careful. But the jump isn't too hard. It's the timing that's the problem, not the leap or the distance. It's not until later games that they start doing a bit more with crates. So you have like the purple crates that required a super belly flop, and you'd have like Wrath of Cortex as well tried to do something. You had like the invisibility crate, which I thought was actually a decent idea. I know it was not a favourite amongst players. But, oh, damn. So maybe actually, maybe I can afford to lose that bouncy one. Maybe I'm being a toss. I know, right? It's unheard of, but first time for everything. There, that might. Well, what have I done now? What have I ballsed up here? I'm missing a switch, aren't I? Is that what I'm doing? I'm missing sort of. At least we're not losing any lives to this. I appreciate you're losing time and. Yeah. I should just pause and wait to come back, shouldn't I? But. Because is it really that fun to see me fail over and over again? I don't know. I just spent way too much time on this, but I have to do it. But yeah, I will say that, like with Soul Reaver, with all the content, that was added to that remaster, with all the interviews, levels, you know, lost levels and things like that, amazing stuff. I'm really pleased that they've added Stormy Ascent, as much frustration as I'm having with it. And I also like as well that they added, Vicarious Visions made their own level called Future Tense, which you'll see in Crash Bandicoot 3. Oh, just made it. But where I don't understand. Why is this TNT crate not appearing? What have I missed? Something ain't right here. Maybe it is me. Maybe, I'm just trying to think, like, is there something that's failing to spawn? Yeah, so for some reason, something's not happening here. I don't know why. Oh, bravo, John. What? Why? What am I doing? Am I missing that first switch? Is that it? Am I not hitting the first switch properly? Because I think that's what the problem is. I think I'm getting... I think that's what it is. I'm getting the lives, but I'm not hitting the switch. There. So that's that one done. That's that one done. Right, I think that was the problem. Gotta be careful because I don't want to get under there. Oh, no, that was my bridge. Oh, God. All that for one sodding box. We will get there. We're slowly but surely figuring this out. This is like teaching AI to play Super Mario Brothers. We will get there. And who knows? I doubt we'll take over the world, but it's good to have ambitions, I guess. There we are. Because I need one of those crates alive. Please to God, let this be the run that works. You are joking. You spiteful motherfucker. So you know what's waiting there? A metal crate to crush you. Thanks, game. You know, I'm glad this didn't make it into the final version. Because that is cruel. That's so cruel. Just when you think you've made it. Imagine you've made it all the way through Stormy Ascent. If this made it in the original. You've made it all the way through. You're gonna get the gem in this one go. All you've got to do is just get all the crates. And that's it, you've made it. And then, what does it do? It drops a metal crate on your fucking head. Because you just had the audacity to just get too close to spin attack a crate. What a... I call it a joke, it's not even a joke, it's just sick, you know? Absolutely sick. And yet this is just masterful. It's just torture diluted down to its most purest elements. Distilled perfectly. Like, seriously though, like, the puzzle here is genuinely good. I have to give it to Naughty Dog for coming up with it. It's just, my god. All the elements have to come together, and it's so tightly knit. There's no room for mistakes whatsoever. But I can see why it was removed. Just one slip up, and that's it. You don't get to do this stage again until you reset the level. Yeah. I'm getting tricked into doing it. I just get rid of that top crate and worry about the rest later. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be all fine. But we are doing this level. And you know what it's gonna do at the end? It's gonna say, oh, by the way, John, you missed about 8 crates. Yeah. Yeah, oh, and you died, so you didn't get the gem. Sorry. Sorry. You know what? I'll be okay with it. That was the one before, yeah. I definitely wasn't in that switch. I wasn't going to get another bounce, so I had to just take what I could. Oh, bouncing on the second to last one. I think I'll have to wait for the detonation and just jump and just hope I can land on some of those crates. Yeah, I don't know if I can get one. I thought it was too early. No, that's good. Damn, that was the worst result. I need that top. I need that one from the bottom to go. Damn. You know what? I submit. There's more to do anyway. Because we've got to get that. We've got to probably beat the level without dying anyway. I mean, at least it's not saying, oh, to get the special gem, as in the gem, you have to beat the level without dying. So maybe you just require all crates, but that's not for today. I'm sorry to have wasted your time, but yeah, it isn't worth getting frustrated over. I'm sorry, it's like I can't waste your time anymore. That's not fair. Wow, this is tight. That's gonna take some doing. Okay, for God's sake. My fault. I knew what I needed to do. I need to jump down, get that one. Jump down. But yeah. I mean, I will take I would say a good 99% of the blame for the performance in that run. But my God, the controls did not help. There were times when I'm like, no, that should have hit, or that should have worked out, but didn't it? What, like, case in point, what happened there? I have to start getting one of those things that tracks my inputs, and I can prove that that was me. That I'm actually hitting the buttons and I get no response. Deserved. 57 lives. I should be able to beat this level in 57 lives. That was silly. I knew that was going to happen. I think I've just given up on just about everything, to be honest. So I can't beat Stormy Ascent's bonus level, but can I beat the rest of the level? Can I make that leap? Yes, I can. Can I time it well enough to do so? Oh, okay, so right, what's happening there? Because the stairs are up and it's not letting me jump, or I'm slipping and sliding. Why? God, that's the most I've had to work to time something. Okay, I can breathe out now. That was me being silly. We're in a new area, John. There's new hazards. Okay. Well, I can see that we're at the top of the castle by the looks of things, so again, running straight into it. Yep. Damn. Yep. Just keep going further and further. Potion. Platforms. So the rhythm's a bit better to track here. Like, as I say, like, I don't deny that this is well designed. It's incredible. The way they've put all of this together is genius. It annoys the piss out of me. But yes, it's genius. And we've beaten Stormy Ascent. We haven't got the gem, but we have beaten it all. Do we get anything for it? Only the fact that I've got footage of me beating it, which means nothing in the grand scale of things. No achievement or anything like that? No. Okie dokie. Great. Oh, lovely. There's a time attack mode if you want to do that, though. Great. I don't think so, somehow. Yeah. That was a waste of time and lives. For a level that was very good. I'm glad I've seen it and shown it, but it's disappointing they're not in the fashion that I would have perhaps liked to. Return here when you've cleared every gem. So here's what happens once you've got every gem. So that's the end of the level there, basically. So now we've got gems, gems, gems. I like Torna's banner there as well. I liked how they did things like that. So then you get the gems and you go across there. And once you've got all the gems, you follow that path of gems. And it has its own music as well, which is nice. But yeah, so you go there once you've got all your gems, and you get the alternate ending with Torna and Crash riding off into the sunset. Happy days. But now, unfortunately, because I'm not allowed to be happy because I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 1, we're going to be beating Dr. Neocortex. I hope so, anyway. Because I know it caused me a bit of grief when I last played.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
So Balaclava pointed out that that it's not Clancy Brown who's doing the voice of Dr. Neocortex, it's actually Lex Lang, who has done an incredible job voicing him.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Yeah, really good voice. So we're reflecting the green bolts of energy back very badly. I love the disintegration effects. They kept that sort of thing for Crash Bandicoot 2.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Yeah. Cortex... Oh, come on. This is another thing as well I didn't like. I think this was the same in the originals as well. That they're very liberal with the hitboxes for these energy beams. And because they're quite fast moving as well, it's hard to gauge where you can be. Add in all the other problems we've had with depth perception as well. Oh, great. I do like how we're circling the island as well. It really does feel like you're getting a sense of completion. Oh, come on.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
So interestingly, depending on where you're sitting on the airship,
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
his aim is a little bit different. So I think the sides are going to be the best place, except for when those orbs are going around the sides. So we want to be this side now. Hey? Right. I'm struggling to understand how this is working. Oh, I see. Okay, so I think... I've lost an Aku Aku mask. This is going to fail miserably. So... I think the more life he has, the more energy balls we need to hit to take off one life. Or rather, the less life he has. So that one, and then that one. And they bounce off each other. Okay, we get it now. That's good. Can you follow the edge? Yes, you can. I like that.
Darn you, crash.
You could in the originals as well. I just wanted to test if it worked. Just think things like that are brilliant. I genuinely do like that though when you have those sort of natural hazards. A boss arena. And it makes perfect sense. But yeah, sometimes it's not good to find out that the 2D platforming level, like the side-scrolling bit, is actually 3D rather than 2D. It just wants to see if you're actually a lunatic enough to actually... Oh! This isn't good. I was gonna say, come on, give me another ball, please, for the love of God. Oh, right, we need 3. Yay. Great. Ooh. We're gonna be here a while, I think, folks. We've got 40 lives, that ain't gonna be enough. Oh, come on. That was my fault. I was studying. There's so many moving parts.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot.
I'm sure we'll have less trouble in Crash Bandicoot 2. Oh, yeah, again, the fucking balls of lightning. It's terrifying. Oh god, please let this be the last phase. I can't do it anymore. I can't even keep track of what it is I'm meant to be doing. Oh my god, this is terrifying. My heart just skipped a beat then. That's daft. Come on now. Yay! I can afford multiple hits. That just means I'm going to get sloppy though. Damn. So low, high, green. Yeah, it was really worth putting this in HD, wasn't it? Damn! Oh god, this is gonna be so fucking slow now. Yeah, again, just... I'm an idiot. Oh no! I missed 2 chances there as well. Yeah, this is my least favourite Cortex fight out of all of the ones that I've played in the many Crash Bandicoot games. It's, yeah, it's not my favourite.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot.
Like, 3 I felt was a good one. Because in that you've got Uka Uka and Aku Aku. And, to be honest, I don't like that Cortex has been overtaken as the main villain. I don't like that Uka Uka has, and Uka Uka's just trying to get other people to do his dirty work. I always prefer Cortex as the villain. But when you have things like Crash Bash and Crash Bandicoot 3, it really does feel like there is a greater battle, and like you've got the personal one, and then you've got the main one. This is gonna be green. Yep. Oh damn! No, we're so close. I can't take any more hits and I'm gonna fail. I'm not entirely sure what to do. Unless I just have to get to an edge of the screen and just
On you, Crash Bandicoot.
hope to God that that's enough. Just keep running. Oh, come on! Fucking piss take. I think I need to be less afraid of actually going forward. Yeah, that was me not paying attention. So this is gonna be green. Okay, apparently that just frazzled me. Even though I spin attack. No man.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, this is the reason why I haven't done a bit of sooner. Because I was fairly confident. Because I thought, you know, today I was going to be confident enough to beat this, but evidently not. That's all gone to cock. Right. So I think it's safe to assume that every time it's going to fire a green ball, there's going to be one after that. Going forward. Okay, no. But that's okay. I'm just going to try if I can get him all in one phase. Or one stage. Damn. Second one. But I think that was purposefully shot in a way that I wouldn't be able to get at it, or it would be very difficult to reach it. Okay. I need to be here now. This is better. Okay. Oh, nice. There you go. So that's one of the endings anyway, so I appreciate that one. So, I'm glad. Thank God that's over. Oh my god. Yeah, this is not the one I wanted to play. It's actually Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3, but I've enjoyed it. And yeah, it's good. I like what Vicarious Visions have done, and we're going to see more of that going forward. So I wonder if Iron Galaxy Studios LLC is being credited first. Maybe because it's alphabetical order, maybe. Or maybe because they did the port of the PC version. So I will sit through the credits for this one, but then I think going forwards, we'll just ignore them. Because I do like to make sure that, you know, the credits are seen and people do get the credits they deserve. But yeah, lots of designers involved. I like the medley they're doing with the different songs as well. Brian Laserfist Axe Breaker Labor. Yeah, no one called you that. Let's see, can we blame anyone in here in particular? Maybe the gameplay engineers for all the lives I've lost. In fact, does it say whose idea it was to add Stormy Ascent to this? They did really well with the cinematics as well. And there's more of them coming up as well with the future games. Some talk about Brock Kearney, alright. Any relation, I wonder? Those are all the testers that got ignored. VV Backbone, interesting, okay. Jennifer O'Neill. I think they've Jennifer O'Neill's been involved in a few things. This is the music for Crash Bandicoot 2. And they get hit with that hard guitar line as well. Or are they going to end it before then? Apparently not. This is quick music for Crash Bandicoot 3. I wonder if they did any new music for Future Tense. Toys of Bob were involved, which is cool. Someone asked on the Crash Bandicoot subreddit what a Crash Bandicoot game by Toys of Bob would be like. And hey, very special thanks to Naughty Dog. Where someone asked what would the Toys of Bob game be like with Crash Bandicoot, and answer would be, I think it'd be very good, because we saw with Skylanders Imaginators where they had the Wumpa Island expansion pack and you could play as Crash and Cortex. And Crash Bandicoot's abilities there were really good because we have as well voice and performance stuff. Because there, like for example with Crash, as you leveled up his abilities, you could have him spin attack and throw TNT crates and nitro crates out. But then what you could also do as well is you could spin attack and vacuum up all the TNT and nitro crates and then launch them at your enemies. I thought that is the ultimate culmination of Crash's abilities. So that was a really fun thing to do. But did you really want to pay about 40 quid for a 40-minute expansion pack? Not particularly. So, yeah. See, Activision is getting their credits in. I'm liking this music. JC Wang, nice. This is like the Death Fruit music, I think, is it? No, this is the Polar Panic sort of stuff. This is a bonus level for Crash Bandicoot 2, I think. Or is it a death route? Or a hidden bonus level? It's nice. This is a secret bonus level. The menu got a lot more epic. It's quite good. While that's going on, how long have you been playing? The answer is too long. Yeah, this is going to take a while to upload, I think, and I don't know when that'll happen. So unfortunately, I've got a fair bit to sit through, but at least we'll only do it once before we skip again. So I just want to make sure that people are credited and whatnot. It's all fair. It's good to hear some of the samples of the music because they're really good. This is Rocket and Pack Attack. Here we have the voiceovers, let's find out who there was. That's really good. I'm very pleased that they've done that. Voice actors, they haven't said who plays who. John DiMaggio, there's Lex Lang, yep. Dwight Schultz did the voice of Dr. Embryo, I believe. Special thanks to Bobby Kotick, apparently. Wonder why. Yeah, that is the same Dwight Schultz who played Harley Mad Murdoch in the A-Team, I believe. That's the Crash Bandicoot 2 theme. They're missing a piece there. No, I'm not a fan. I prefer the original Crash Bandicoot 2 theme. Look at that, developer bests. Stephen I. Got plenty. And this is for the second game. It'll be all for all 3 games. That's good. So that is cool, actually. They do tell you what the developers got. Egapus Rex, Fugitives. Ah, right. Those are the extra levels. No bandicoots were harmed in the creation of this game. In the Spyro credits, it'll say no sheep were harmed in this game in the making of this game. Some Norks, but no sheep. And that logo there of crushing Coco. And that image there, rather. Is from the first. Oh, very nice. So you can go to Stormy Ascent right from the beginning. I don't think I noticed that before, unless it wasn't available. I'm not sure, but yeah. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So yes, we are now officially done for the time being with Crash Bandicoot 1. Now we can go into Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back. Which I'm very much looking forward to, because that's the one I can actually do. And yeah, it's my favourite of all 3 games. Yeah. Alright. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching. I do apologise for how much time has been wasted, but hopefully it has been enjoyable all the same. And again, I'm really sorry that we missed out a lot of content and lots of things that we discussed. It's just because of the power cut, so I'm sorry about that. But yes, thank you for watching. Take care. It's time for now.